Hi Ananya,
Hi Suraj.
congratulations for such a stellar result in CAT 2022.
Thank you.
Congratulations for scoring 99.48 in CAT with a
Thank you.
99.61 in Quant. Good job done.
Thank you. Thank you.
So how are you
All
feeling?
to you three. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling fine. I feel like given the time and given the input, it seems fine. Yeah.
Yeah, being a fresher scoring such a huge percentile, humongous percentile. Good job done. So can you let us know a bit about yourself, Ananya?
Yeah, so basically, I am an engineering graduate from TOPPER, Institute of Engineering Technology in Patiala. I passed out in 2020. Since then, I've been working with a semiconductor based company and I'm still working with them. So, prep was a bit tedious thing since I had to go to office almost daily.
Mm-hmm.
So, that was one part of it. Yeah, but yeah, so I after my engineering, I wanted to try out a different field, but then I feel like an MBA would be a better option.
Mm-hmm.
Reason being my entrepreneur background and even the family business, I feel an entrepreneur would be a best. I mean, an MBA would be a best degree for me. Yeah.
So can you tell me when did you feel that you should go for an MBA? Just after your graduation was over or before it?
No, before my graduation got over, I wanted to do an MS.
Mm-hmm.
I had admits and everything, but then COVID hit,
Mm-hmm.
and I got into a job which was something I didn't plan of.
Okay.
But in the job, I realized that MS won't be that fruitful of a degree.
Uh-huh.
And since I already have my layout and foundation as an engineer, and I know how things usually work around my field, and I got that understanding of a lot of things. I felt to build more on it, and MBA would be a better degree.
Uh-huh.
It gave me more control over my actions to move forward. Yeah. So
So
it was a
how
very sudden decision in the summer of 2022. Yeah.
in the summer of 2022 someone is planning to give cat and then in the
Yeah.
winter of 2022 someone is coming up with 99.48. Great journey. So okay Ananya, so tell me one thing. How many attempts did you give for cat? It was your first attempt, right?
Yeah, it was my first and only attempt. Hopefully, yes.
So how did you plan things out? Like you had a hectic job at one end, you said you had to go to your office daily. How did you plan things out?
So basically, what I did was earlier on I bought a few mocks. Right,
Mhm,
I've had time aim cats,
mhm.
and I was trying to give them weekly. In the starting, the results were very good, and then there was a bit of downfall. My first mock I gave it was 99 point something, and I was like, this is an easy exam. I don't have to study a lot. But by the time I realized, no, it needs more dedication and routine basically.
Mhm.
More than anything, I need more of a routine to follow up, which was very lacking a lot. So, and then with job and everything opening up, it became more tedious
Mhm.
with a lot of travel and everything. Then I thought of picking up something so that at least I'll have a schedule and something will at least stick me to the point, okay, no matter what, you have to do this at the end of the day.
Okay.
So, yeah, for the schedule, basically, I thought of joining something up, and yeah, then I joined you guys for the crash course. Yes.
So when did you come to
Yeah.
know about CATWay and how did you come to know about CAT?
So, the first instinct, I think, for any prep, everyone tells download Telegram,
Mm-hmm.
join a multiple number of groups and everything of that sort. So I did that.
Okay.
There, someone shared a link that okay, these people have those daily live classes on Facebook
Mm-hmm.
for VARC part. So I joined up the group on what do you call it, WhatsApp. Then
What's up?
I think I joined this one marathon class on Sunday
Mm-hmm.
with I think with one with Bhalindu and one with the youth,
Okay.
right? And one was on arithmetic, one was on I think on algebra,
Hmm.
something like that. And I felt like okay, the pace is okay. What I was afraid was of the pace basically. I didn't want to just sit in the class and listen to things I already know. It's just wasting a lot of time because
Exactly.
I don't have time anyhow.
Yeah.
So yeah, I found the pace to be good. I like okay, I can. It's more doable.
Mm-hmm.
And then with time, I thought, okay, fine. I think it was already September, and I realized, okay, now I need to actually put some investment somewhere so that I'm keen on doing something
Okay.
because so I joined the crash course.
Okay. So you said that you saw the classes like marathon sessions and all. Apart from those, what were the things you liked about CATWay during your whole journey about CAT?
So, I mean, when I was discussing joining CATWay, I talked to a few people of the group who were there in the classes, who might I have talked to about some question discussion. They told me it's good, you guys are dedicated and all of that. And even in the class, I felt the environment was pretty chill. People could ask questions, get answers. It's not very student teacher model, it was more friendlier model.
Mm-hmm.
Also, one thing which I found was the best part was that one-on-one analysis. I could ping up anyone, and usually, I mean, you guys are of my age group, so it's
Yeah.
way to connect. I feel like, yeah,
Yeah.
even people are there who are younger to me, but yeah, okay.
Okay.
So it feels like it was a better connect anyhow. So yeah, that made me more chill with asking you people about any mock discussions or anything of that sort. I felt like that one-on-one channel was very important.
Mm-hmm.
So it's usually that way. Like if things would have been on my pace, it would have been all downhill. At least I wanted someone to put me on a pace. That's it. Mhm.
So see,
That thing
that pace
happened.
is important, right? When you say
Yeah.
one-on-one analysis, the things that we
Hmm.
follow, that those procedures we just follow for that pace only, because you are having some decent pace. Someone of other backgrounds will be having some different
Yeah.
pace, right? So that pace, for that pace, we provide that one-to-one analysis, and that's the basic intention behind that. So if I'll
I
be
didn't want
asking
to
you,
join any classroom program because not to be rude in a manner, but I feel like then there is an understanding of quant becomes very difficult
exactly,
when there is an engineer in the class and there's a non-engineer in the class. So that way, I felt the gap was okay. If you had to stay for questions, people can ask questions later on if that any issues or something like that sort. And if we are going on one and one, so we can easily skip the things that we know, okay, this is okay,
exactly,
this is okay.
yeah, this is
So yeah.
okay. So everything we talked about Cataway, everything we talked about your journey, etc., etc. Now tell me one thing: what suggestions would you love to pass on to your juniors when they will be starting their preparation for the next CAT? What will be some of the suggestions that you will be providing?
I mean, someone told me this also, and I felt it was very true that before starting your journey, give one mock, give any one free mock. You'll understand where you are right now and what you want to do in future to achieve the goal, right? So that's what I did. I gave a mock.
Okay.
I was I scored good, so I got very confident. I gave the second mock, it was fine. Third mock, I had a downfall, and I realized, okay, I needed help, I needed support. So it's okay. I mean, you might be sailing through, or you might have a hat trick also. It's fine, but at least you'll understand where you are lacking and what you need. So to move forward, if I think if you have the analysis of it, you can always go out and look for what you need, where to fill the blanks.
Exactly.
So, I mean, that way I felt like to start the prep, you should at least know where you are right now and what you want and how are you going to go there.
So
That's
basically, you should be
the very
well.
simple thing.
So basically, you want to say you should be well acquainted with the pattern, with the mocks, etc.,
Yeah,
etc., where you exactly lie, where you want to,
yeah.
what you want to achieve, all those things in detail, and then start
Yeah,
your preparation on a smooth
yeah.
journey, right?
I mean, I heard of people that CAT is such a very tough exam, it is so, and all of that. It is a very subjective paper, obviously.
Exactly.
But the point is that you would never be able to judge it till the time you attempt it.
Exactly.
You have to be you can only judge an exam or anything till the time you are in it. So I feel like once you know, okay, actually what it is,
Mhm.
then you have a clearer idea of, okay, one time it could be a fluke, two time it could be a fluke, but by the third time you have a clearer picture
Good
in your head, okay,
observation. Exactly.
yeah.
Okay. So, apart from all these, just tell me one thing. Any other things that people need to focus upon apart from mocks, apart from these analysis of papers, scheduling their works on priority, scheduling their cat prep on priority? Any other thing that anyone should focus on?
I feel okay. I mean, this time the results came very soon. No one was expecting it to come that soon, and you all are chill. Okay, it's just an exam, so you are hard focused on one thing.
Mhm.
And I feel now everyone is subscribing to newspapers, apps, studying. Okay, GK this, GK that, all of that thing is there. But I feel like there is a point when you know, okay, fine, you can do this, you will do it. This is a bare minimum of you that you will attempt an exam, and you can start preparing at least with your GK thereon. That is one thing that you can do maybe in October at least. But for as such for the prep, uh, the most important thing is to be calm that day. That is a really important thing. I took, I mean, 3 days. I saw a movie a day before to chill. I was like, okay, we'll see what will happen tomorrow.
We had a
Let's
conversation
just,
on that, right?
let's just have it. Let's enjoy a good movie today
Yeah,
and chill, and we'll see what will happen tomorrow. It's okay. We'll
exactly.
see.
So,
So I
the last
mean,
question from my
it's all about being calm that day. I thought I have an exam phobia, but it seemed like it was not that way. It was just that I was very hyper and all of that, and I was very chill this time. So yeah.
So, as you said about all these, so I have one last question. Not a question, it's just one curiosity. What was your mindset during the examination?
Okay. In the starting, I was so my center was far. It was a bit far off. It was slot two, so I started early in the morning, but it was a bit far. And I thought I had some books and all notes. I'll study on the way. I didn't do anything. I didn't open a single notebook and see any formula. I was just sitting, I was just looking at the road, the tree and everything. I reached there, I might have went to the washroom a billion times. Maybe I would have danced in the washroom as well to chill myself. I don't know what all I did. I did a lot of heavy things. There were people gossiping and people planning strategy to cheat. I don't know what all was happening. But
Okay.
and I felt like, okay, so I have water. I used to take a sip at the time. You're waiting for the paper. You're waiting, waiting, waiting. There's a timer on the screen. It builds up more pressure. And I was heavy in the exam. And then 2 minutes took a small nap. I was like,
Mhm.
okay. I could not sleep a night before thinking that I might sleep in the paper only because that's my usual time of sleeping. I usually take a nap between 12 to 2 and I felt like I'd sleep during the exams. That was one more phobia I had with the paper. But I took a nap before only in the exam so that I don't sleep in the middle of it.
Okay.
So yeah, that was there. So yeah, it's obvious that you'll get stressed. There's no to it. You will
Exactly.
be stressed. There was one point I just stood up and I was jumping on my seat and okay. I
So,
removed my shoes.
when the
I was
paper
doing I
was
don't know what
over,
all.
so when the paper was over, what was your intuition? How was that?
When my paper got over and they were showing the number of questions, I got confused because there are three columns. One is answered, one is marked and
Marked in.
answered, and one is unattempted. And I just saw the answered column and I was like, I attempted more than this. And I
You
got
called me out,
crazy.
right? Just after
Yeah,
the
I got
examination.
crazy. I'm like, no, I attempted more than this. And I got so confused and I was stressed. As soon as the paper got over, I got stressed immediately. Okay, what did I do? Did I not save the answer? I don't know. But then I realized no, maybe I think I called you that there is another column,
Yeah, you
right?
called me
There
out
is another column.
after the
So I was
examination.
like, okay, fine. Maybe so. Okay. and I thought it was a difficult exam than previous years.
Yeah.
It was definitely a difficult exam than previous
The
years because I
cutoff,
gave one of them.
the cutoff says it all.
Yeah. So my head was, you have to score 100. You have to score 100. Nothing below 100 would work. You have to do 100. So I went in with all that pressure in my head, and if somewhere I had a feeling maybe it didn't go that well, and then I realized no one went that well. Then I felt like, okay,
So
I
it was
don't know. So I was not able to judge how
how
it
was it?
went.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a relative, you get a percentile, so it's very difficult to judge how the paper went. But
So at the end, result
yeah,
matters, and that you got. So that's the end of
yeah,
this chapter, right?
that's it.
Another
Yes.
chapter begins for the
Yeah,
GDPI preparation.
yeah,
So
that is there.
it was good talking to you, Ananya. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
your time.
same Suraj, yes.
Hope for the best.
Yeah,
Hope you convert all your calls. All the best from CATWay.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank
Take
you
care.
so much.
Good night.
Bye. Good night.